Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo June 23, 2022. Mercury ends its retrograde cycle early today. You might revisit conversations or problems that confused you in recent weeks, now with more information or variables to consider. Today, you may not have all you need to make the bigger decisions. However, your confidence will build as you move forward. Also today, a Sun-Pluto aspect can produce a subtle feeling of being excluded, or guilt can keep you from fully enjoying yourself. It may be best to put projects to rest or to the side, if possible, if they are interfering with getting the leisure and regeneration you need. You might look for areas where you may be overdoing things due to restlessness. Today's planetary alignment brings the opportunity to tell a few people some home truths. But don't do this unless you want to hear more about yourself as well. It would be better if you could just talk from the heart about what you really feel, not what you think you should be feeling. There is a big difference between the two, and being conscious of this could improve your attitude. Your work-life balance will begin to stabilize as Mercury stations direct in Taurus today. These last few weeks were likely incredibly stressful as you navigated your private and professional obligations with tact. It may have been challenging with any technical difficulties or miscommunication impeding your work-life balance. But now that Mercury has entered its post-shadow phase, you can begin to devise a more productive routine to accomplish everything that you set out to do. You could even use this time to let others know when you will be available to work to stabilize your schedule. Check and double-check any information that comes your way today. There is deception and discontent in the air, which is an unfortunate combination under any circumstances. Before you judge, research. Gossip is likely to be flying around the office. Duck often and run for cover when necessary. Trust us, you do not want to get involved in this particular round of office politics. You lose your cool very quickly, particularly in difficult talks where you say things that hurt other people. This can place a strain on your relationships in the long term, and you will soon regret your words. Always be careful and retain your inner calm. A relaxed attitude helps to clarify matters. You can hear the complaining, but you don't want to get involved. A lot of goofy infighting is going on among your people, but it's nothing so serious that you need to intervene. In fact, you can jump right in and play along if you're feeling feisty. With a grumpy attitude and a rather arrogant mood, you aren't likely to be at your best, and if you feel this way, must avoid dates or meetings with people you care about. Fortunately, your mood changes, you're far more human again. The circumstances you desire are much more likely to occur and fall into place. You might feel healed by the element of water. You could feel an overwhelming desire to soak in a hot tub. The energy of water is very powerful. Your aura is constantly picking up psychic debris from other people. If people around you have been stressed out lately, you could be soaking up their toxic energy. Clear it out in a bathtub filled with some sea salt. If there's something that's been bothering you, this is a good day to try to make things right. Days such as this mark a new beginning. Even if you've made attempts to remedy the situation in the past to no avail, take a deep breath, plan a strategy, and try again. You may find that people are more willing to wipe the slate clean and move forward. If it's a raise or a promotion that's been on your mind, don't hesitate to approach the right person and speak up. Right in the heart of the working week and just 2 days after the Sun left your career sector, Venus returns. Since the Sun's departure, Mercury has given you a chance to keep your head in the game and, if anything, become even more mentally focused. As Venus returns today, this is a chance to put heart and mind on the same page. Yet it is just a few hours after Venus leaves an adventurous part of your chart that the Moon will return, with a chance to ensure the spirit of adventure doesn't go off the boil. Just a few hours after Venus, the planet of love leaves an adventurous part of your chart today, the Moon returns. This comes just as Venus has spent the last few days at a friendly aspect to Pluto, in retrograde motion in your romantic sector, with a chance to capture a mix of romance, adventure, and nostalgia. Our eyes in the sky. You wake up thinking about a million different things thanks to an early morning quick-thinking Mercury-Jupiter sextile. This positive mental energy gives you an open-minded, broad future outlook and is perfect for brainstorming ideas and starting to make loose plans for some major things you'd like to see happen in your life, eventually. This is also a great time to do little things that can improve your mental daily life, like playing a new word game or doing research on a topic that interests you. Committing to learning something new every day might sound tedious or even, yawn, boring at first, but your brain will thank you in the long term. The moon moves from soft-spoken water sign Pisces to outgoing, fiery Aries, increasing your volume and also your need for excitement. The urge to create emotional drama just so you aren't bored is strong, but that will probably cause more trouble than it's worth. Watch an action movie instead of picking a fight with someone IRL. You from seeing the truth. On the other hand, you could see flaws you've ignored up to now. The cosmic energy is very dense, which is why it would be best to rest and retreat instead of try to connect with people. Watch a movie and take a nap instead of falling down the rabbit hole of paranoia. After midnight, Venus in Taurus forms a trine to Pluto in Capricorn, intensifying romantic and financial situations. While difficult Venus-Pluto aspects might cause us to behave jealously, the trine shows us the value of digging deep and investigating what lies beneath surface-level interactions in ways that are ultimately transformative. A love affair that begins now would be one where each person negotiates their power dynamics through the vessel of the relationship, achieving healing in the process. We can use this influence to overcome sexual hang-ups and trust issues with our partners. On a material level, this can be a good time to invest in property or assets. They may come with hidden perks, yielding unexpected value over time. Try to avoid negative self-talk and keep in mind that any past bad experiences have made you the stronger person you are now. Luckily, this energy breaks up later in the evening, and the cosmos provides you with an unexpected pick-me-up. The universe wants to shower you with surprises, so be sure to keep your eyes open for synchronicities and the beauty that lies all around you. Shortly following this, the Sun exits cerebral Gemini to journey through emotional Cancer in the month ahead. At this time, we become more aware of which relationships, business, or domestic factors allow us to feel safe in expressing our identity. To this end, we might be more attracted to that which reminds us of our past, which we view through a haze of nostalgia. We can pine for our childhoods or the way that things used to be. Our frame of reference is insular, making us more comfortable on our home turf, within established relationships or family dynamics. Our ego and our emotions are aligned, so we are less self-conscious about sharing our feelings. Yet, we still prefer to reveal ourselves to those who have earned our trust, as we know that not everyone is worthy of witnessing our vulnerability.